Hello, you're welcome to the Women's Skills Up YouTube channel. And today I'm going to be showing you how to make roasted groundnut worthy of business. Okay, so these are the list of ingredients I'll be needing. I'll be needing some groundnut, okay, fine, fresh, raw groundnut. Some people say Kampala peanut is the type to use, but I don't know. For groundnut, I just feel like anyone works. If it's for kulikuli, I know Kampala groundnut really works very well for kulikuli. But for roasted groundnut, me, I just feel like any groundnuts work. Okay, so just get any groundnut that you can lay your hands on. And here I have gari and salt. I know you want to say gari is very expensive. Why waste your gari? Why use gari to roast groundnut? Okay, people use salt. Okay, there are other alternatives. You may use salt or sand, but for that sand, I don't know. It feels somehow for me to go and be packing sand. I just like picture events where people are spitting on the sand, stepping on it, young babies pulling on it, and all that. So for me, using sand is no, 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 no. And for the salt, I feel like I tried it once, but it was very salty. I didn't really enjoy um the peanut. Okay, you can see that here I have some some gari that I have used already. That's the one in the dark, that is dark in color in the white cylon. I had used the gari before, so do not be scared about using gari. You can just take out a little portion of gari and just use it and then keep to use another time. It's reusable. Okay, so you don't have to be, just consider the gari as an equipment that is very important for you. So once you do that, you can always reuse the gari and then top it up. So the next thing I'm going to do is to pick the ground, to take out stones, there's whatever ground that is not good. Just take out anything that may not be pleasing to the mouth and the eye. Just take it off the granite and you're good to go. So I am done picking my groundnut. Next thing I'm going to do is to add some salt and hot water. Okay, the purpose of doing is just make the salt penetrate inside the groundnut and also to like wash off some dirt that may be around the groundnut. Okay, so I'll add my salt and then add my water. Then I'm going to leave to rest for like 5 minutes so that this absorb the salt. Okay, you can see that the water is hot. All right, I'm going to stir and then keep it, then come back to it after 5 minutes. All right. So after 5 minutes, I'm going to drain out the water and then keep for some while before transferring onto my tray. And I'm going to take this outside to dry up for some minutes, okay? For like 10 minutes, depending on how sunny it is outside or depending on the weather now. So if it's in rainy season and you cannot spread outside, if you have a dehydrator or you have an oven, you may just place it inside just for it to dry up, okay? Then after that, you can now proceed to the next step. But because it's quite sunny over here, I'm going to just spread out on my tray and then place outside to dry up for like 30 minutes max. Okay, within 30 minutes it should be done, but it shouldn't be up to that. It totally depends on the weather of the day. Okay. After draining out the water, you are going to now sun dry for some minutes. If you have an oven, you can just pop it inside your oven for like 3 minutes for it to just dry a little bit. Okay, a preheated oven now, so that they can dry out and then you can start to roast, or you may put in your dehydrator. Okay, so this is after some minutes I sun dried mine, then it's time for me to start roasting. So in my pot, I'm going to add my already used gari, okay, inside the pot. Then I'm going to top up with some fresh gari because this particular batch of grounds that I'm roasting is a little bit more than what I used to make, okay. This is me adding the fresh one. I didn't even add a lot, okay. So you're just going to mix them and then stir them together, then allow it to eat inside the pan, okay. So to do this task, you need to have a stool or a chair close to you because you are going to be glued to this place, stirring, stirring, and stirring. Okay, that's one disadvantage of pot roasting. Okay, if you're using your dehydrator, you just have to place it inside and just maybe once in a while open to turn. So yeah, after the Gary must have ate up a little bit. Then you're going to add your groundnut inside the hot gari. Then you start stirring. You need to stir so that they're evenly cooked. Okay, so that one side won't be cooked while the other is not. Okay, you just have to keep stirring to generate or to spread the heat around the groundnut. Okay, you keep doing this till your this thing is done. Now, at some point, it's looking like it is done. Please Just take one out and open it. It is very, very soft. Just is not ready. Keep stirring. Okay. So at this point, we are getting close. I'm just going to scoop some out to see, to show you guys. You can see it's not completely cooked yet. I like very crispy groundnuts. So I'm going to roast for a little while, okay, while stirring. So now my peanut is done. I'm going to take it off the heat. Okay, this process for me to cook this took about 40 minutes. Okay, 40 minutes. Just keep stirring and not burn. The cook time depends on how much groundnut you are trying to roast. Okay, if your groundnut is little, within 20 minutes it should be done. But you can see that mine is a little bit much. Okay, so it took me 40 minutes on low heat. I reduced my heat so you can see. So I'm going to just use my sieve to separate the gari from the groundnut, okay, before I start taking out the peel from the groundnut, okay. A trace that it can, cool down a little bit. Please, you have to be very careful. Once it cool down, you need to peel and pack, okay? Pack in an airtight container so your ground does not soften, okay? And don't pack while it is very hot. If you do so, it's still going to soften the ground. So you want to make sure that it's cool down, okay? And then you take out the peel and you store, okay? And then your granite is ready for consumption. So that will be all. Thank you very much for watching this video to this moment. If you enjoyed this, please give this video a thumbs up, engage and subscribe to this channel to see more content like this. See you in the next one. Bye.